Hello, my name is Quinn Clancy, and I'm the director of Greenhorn Legal in New York. Today's video is on discovery. As a new litigation associate, it's likely that you're going to be spending a lot of your time on discovery. And discovery itself is a very broad topic, and it's vast and it's complicated. In fact, there are whole day courses devoted to discovery. Now, today's video is just going to give you a brief overview of discovery and some helpful tips that you can employ when you're involved in any discovery issues as a young lawyer. So what is discovery? Discovery, in its essence, is a fact-finding tool. You're requesting information from the other side that's going to help you support your claims and your defenses. Now, I always liked discovery because I thought it allowed me a chance to be creative. And what I mean by that is, I first would think about the claims and defenses in the case. And based on that, I would develop themes or a story I wanted to tell. A story that was going to help win the case. And based on those themes and on that story, you draft requests for information that's going to support that story. When we talk about discovery, there are generally two types of discovery, written and oral discovery. We're not going to talk about oral discovery today, but it consists primarily of depositions. Written discovery, on the other hand, are document requests, interrogatories, and requests for admission. For each request, you're going to have a corresponding response that is due. Now, it's important, as a new litigation associate, to know the rules that govern discovery. It's going to be one of your jobs to know the rules that govern each of these types of discovery. Now, I'm going to go over each of the types of written discovery and give you just a general overview. The first are document requests. And document requests are exactly what they sound like. They're requests for documents and certain classes and types of documents. Interrogatories are requests for information. You might be asking the other side the basis for a claim or defense, or for them to identify witnesses. Requests for admissions are asking a party to admit or deny certain key facts in the case. Now, as a new litigation associate, you might be asked to draft such discovery requests. And if that's the case, we have a couple of tips for you. First, check the firm's document retention system for examples of requests. Each firm, and really each attorney, has nuanced ways that they like requests drafted. So if you check before you start drafting, you're not reinventing the wheel, and you're going to be drafting requests that fit those nuances. Now, as a second tip, it's also important to check the firm's system for requests of a similar case. For instance, if you're in a securities fraud case, look for other requests from a securities fraud case so you know what types of information you should be requesting. As a third tip, be reasonable in your requests. Oftentimes, these requests come before the judge. And if you are unreasonable in your requests, for instance, if you ask for every email from every employee of a Fortune 500 company, it's not going to look good before the judge. It's just going to look like you're harassing the other side. If you receive discovery requests from the other side, you might also be asked to draft responses to those discovery requests. And in this case, it's important, again, to check your firm's system. As with requests themselves, each firm and each attorney has nuances and boilerplate language they like to employ in responding to discovery requests. As an additional tip, remember here again to check the rules that govern the discovery. The time frame you have to which to respond for each type of discovery request is governed by the rules. And if you don't respond in time, you might have been deemed to admit a key fact in the case, or you might be precluded from asserting a certain claim or defense. So it's important that you know the rules that govern your discovery so you know how long you have to respond. And that's it for the video today on discovery. Like I said, this is just a very broad overview of discovery. And if you're interested in learning more on discovery, you can contact us at www.greenhornlegal.com, and we can provide a more comprehensive training for you on discovery. Again, my name is Quinn Clancy, and I look forward to speaking with you again.